Hey everyone, Garbage here. I think it's time to get rid of skill-based matchmaking. A few days ago, I began playing a game called Rising Storm 2. It's a Vietnam War era tactical shooter, and even though it seems like a difficult game to get into, I've been able to fit right in and have a good time with it. I think largely due to the fact that it doesn't have skill-based matchmaking. The first time I ever interacted with a comprehensive skill-based matchmaking system was when I started playing Overwatch several years ago. Before that, I wasn't much of a gamer, playing mostly single-player games and occasionally some casual Counter-Strike, and so I never felt the effects of skill-based matchmaking on any of the games I played until Overwatch. Nowadays, I'm a pretty average gamer, but back then I was really bad. But I still had so much fun joining in on random servers on the browser back in the CS 1.6 days and playing against all types of gamers of all skill levels. Even though most of the time I was firmly stuck at the bottom of the scoreboard, I didn't care because I was having fun and I wasn't thinking about how I stacked up against other players, and I could spend hours playing the game and have a genuinely good time the entire time. It was only when I started playing Overwatch that the enjoyment began to fade away. The game is fun and I still like it, but I constantly feel like I'm banging my head against the wall whenever I play, and I now firmly believe it's because of skill-based matchmaking. Back before SBMM was a widespread thing, every match you joined was a mixed bag of high, medium, and low skill players, and even though the ratio of each varied from match to match, you would generally gravitate towards the spot on the scoreboard that reflected your skill level. And Battlefield is a great example of this because it doesn't have SBMM. When I first started playing, I struggled to get even a single kill, and I would usually hang out at the bottom of the scoreboard. But nowadays, I'm better at the game and kills come more easily, and I can see my place on the scoreboard slowly rising over time. And if I put in enough effort, I too could be one of those players at the top getting 40 plus kills in a single match. The most important thing for me is that it's consistent. My skill level is accurately reflected on the scoreboard every single time, unlike in games with SBMM, where one game I can be on a hot streak, then in the next I'm feeding, and all that sense of progression over time is lost. The only indication that you've improved is when your shiny gold rank turns into a shiny platinum rank, and that's based on a secret algorithm that some people speculate is more interested in engagement and player retention than in giving you fair matches. I don't know about you, but I have never been afraid of playing against people way above my skill level. In fact, I view it as a challenge and a learning experience. With skill-based matchmaking, you don't get to interact and learn from these high-skill players because they're all stuck in their own hyper-competitive lobbies where they can't relax even if they wanted to. I don't care if I get dumpstered by high-tier gamers. Let me play against them and hone my skills. I don't know, I just struggle to see the point of SBMM outside of a competitive ranked system. Why do casual modes have SBMM? It's supposed to be casual. And I know that there's some data suggesting that player satisfaction is higher with SBMM, but I don't care. I'm not satisfied, which is why recently I've been playing a lot of single player games and games like Rising Storm 2 because I just want to be able to play a game without any interference. But that's just me. Let me know what you think about skill-based matchmaking down in the comments. Like, subscribe, and bell. Links to my Twitter and everything else down below. And as always, have a nice day.